When I was in high school, and I guess part of middle school too, the golf pro I took lessons from gave lessons at this kind of seedy driving range. It had seen better days. The golf balls were awful. Even the good golf balls were of dubious quality and they'd been painted. But they had a range plan out there that was really cheap. Like $100 a year got you one bucket a day, like a bucket of 100 balls. So I'd go there every day, and 100 balls is like $12. So hitting balls for about 2 weeks, you got your money's worth. And I'd go every day, weather permitting, and try to work on my golf game. It was an okay place. The trouble was, the driving range was not a driving range in the traditional sense. It was a bookmaking operation and bar with a driving range attached. So that meant there was all kinds of people coming in to gamble, people coming in to drink. Mostly the latter part. The people that came to gamble would come in, make their bets, collect their money, pay their money, or leave. And hell, I think they sold used cars there too. So the man that owned the place had his finger in a lot of pies. And when I paid for the range plan, he's like, all right, look, you can get one bucket a day, you can get two in a day, just make sure they're well apart and don't share them with anybody. I was like, okay, fine. Because he didn't ask for much. I just go in and fill my bucket and try to leave. It's just the people out there wanted to talk. And I didn't want to talk. I wanted to work on my golf game. I wanted to practice. But people that drink, they're going to want to run you down and talk, because I couldn't hit for 2 minutes when some drunk would want to come up. Oh, you're hitting golf balls, are you? I hit golf balls once. Or they'd want to comment that I was left-handed, because there was one guy in particular that worked with my dad. He'd want to come up and talk about his good old days, which his good old days were some good ones. He played college golf at Auburn, but he'd since fallen on hard times and ended up working at the plant my dad worked at. But other than the occasional person bothering me, it was all right. It's just that they were just like, oh, you're hitting golf balls and practicing? Well, let me bore you with a conversation about one of my kids you'll never meet and don't care about. And I just get annoyed. And they started buying better golf balls, and they tried to improve on some stuff, and I was glad of that. I really was. Because the range plan was a great deal, but they didn't seem to care to put any money into the range. They made all their money from the bar and bookmaking operation. And I'd go out there with my buddies sometimes, and it always felt like every time I'd quietly share golf balls, that owner would be out there just staring me down, and I'd just like, because my friends weren't subtle about, oh, thanks for sharing your range plan with us. And I was like, damn, dude, can you not be subtle about it when I'm doing you a favor? No, they couldn't. They could not. But I hit out there for years, even after that pro died. I don't know why they let him give lessons out there, but I think that place is closed now. But I remember one time he hired two kids that were like 12 years old for reasons I can't really explain. And they started following me around. They're like, hey, can I shoot golf with you? And side note on golf nomenclature and terminology, if anybody says we're going to shoot golf, they don't play golf and have never played in their lives, because you play golf. It is a game. You shoot a score when you play, but there is no shooting golf. It just makes no sense. And those kids would not leave me alone. I did everything I could. Tried to tell them I was wanting to practice, but they were every bit as bad as those drunks, wanting to ask me 10,000 questions and wanting to shoot golf with me. But I've been disappointed to hear that place closed down, which I think the owner died. And hell, I didn't realize how lucrative his bookmaking operation was until a few years ago. He got robbed. And I don't mean like just robbed at gunpoint. I mean robbed, tied up, and thrown into a trunk of the car. like he nearly died. But that was the place I went, and that's where I tried to improve my golf game.